Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 27 of Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got something special for you today, but we'll get to the main event in a second. Ladies and gentlemen, let's break down the card. I want to just hurry up and get into this. Before I do, real quick though, ladies and gentlemen, for episodes 27 and 28, you will be getting a double feature today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, you will be getting 2 episodes instead of 1. A little apology. I wasn't able to record last Saturday, but I kind of hope that, the actual SummerSlam would be good enough. But in case you missed that, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great show. I have to be honest. A lot of twists and turns that I wasn't expecting. Some big returns that I was hoping for. But this isn't a review channel. This is a wrestling commentary channel. Kind of. Definitely a commentary channel, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, let's break down the card. Let's not waste any more time. Up first, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens takes on Braun Breaker. Swerve is the new #1 contender. He'll have his eyes on this match. But also, ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget, if Braun Breaker can defeat the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker will be #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, and he will have a Intercontinental Championship match down the line. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre, making his in-ring SmackDown debut, takes on Jey Uso. After that, ladies and gentlemen, making their SmackDown debuts, Sasha Banks and Bayley. No longer on Raw. Neither is Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley will have a match at SummerSlam for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. But tonight, they find themselves tag partners. And ladies and gentlemen, I need to explain this match. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. Let me break it down for you. I was not ready for Gunther and Ilya to no longer be feuding for the World Heavyweight Championship. I wasn't expecting Adam Cole to defeat Gunther on the last episode of SmackDown and become #1 contender. But it happened. So I could have given you all a triple threat match at SummerSlam. I could have found a way to work Ilya back into the program, but ladies and gentlemen, I decided the best way to go was to have Adam Cole guest referee a World Championship rematch between Ilya Dragunov and Gunther. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get right into the show. Let's hurry up and get to the main event. Up first, Kevin Owens takes on Braun Breaker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marrickville, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 266 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens comes in, the new Intercontinental Champion. He won the title right before Money in the Bank. This will be Kevin Owens' first title defense at SummerSlam against Swerve. Hopefully, Kevin Owens is not a transitional champion. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Owens has stiff competition. Tough competition. Men who want to get their hands on that IC title. And speaking of men who want to get their hands on the IC title,
and his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker would love nothing more than to prove that he deserves a shot at the IC title. Braun Breaker hasn't had too many opportunities here on SmackDown, but he looks to change that with a few dominant wins. And a win against the IC champion, a win against a legend like Kevin Owens would go a long way for this man right here. Braun Breaker, the epitome of intensity. Man can hit a spear going over 20 miles an hour. Speaking of, immediately drops Kevin Owens onto his back. Braun Breaker, not trying to waste this opportunity, immediately goes after Kevin Owens. Fast and furious. Locks in a bear hug on Kevin Owens, who has to fight out by clapping the ears. Braun Breaker being lifted up by Kevin Owens and slammed down. Big boot to Braun Breaker's chin from Kevin Owens. Ladies and gentlemen, the question here is, what does Kevin Owens have to do to keep down a hungry competitor like Braun Breaker? Diving outside the ring with no one home is not going to help him. Braun Breaker is sitting there patiently waiting for Kevin Owens. Braun Breaker gonna taunt a little bit, tells Kevin to get back into the ring, and Braun Breaker nails him with a shoulder tackle. But Kevin Owens with a kick to the gut. Kevin Owens throwing Braun to the ropes, ducks under, goes underneath, lifts him up and slams him back down. Braun Breaker rolls out of the way, takes down Kevin Owens with another shoulder tackle. Kevin Owens rolls out of the way, but Braun catches him, lifts him up. Giant suplex to Kevin Owens. Follows it up with a moonsault. Braun Breaker lifting Kevin Owens up and tosses him across the ring. And a huge kick to the back to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, ladies and gentlemen, not doing too hot in this match against Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker lifting Kevin Owens up and slams him down. Braun Breaker slamming down the arm. Breaker putting pressure on that neck of Kevin Owens. Slams Kevin Owens down and goes for a pin. Kevin Owens able to kick out even before the count of one. Braun Breaker takes elbows to the gut as he tries to carry Kevin Owens to the ropes, to the corner maybe. Kevin Owens with a kick to the gut, lifting up Braun Breaker, nails the signature maneuver on Braun Breaker. Kevin Owens looking to put this match away quickly, looking to hurry up and end it here. Stunner to Braun Breaker. This has got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Breaker just took a stunner from Kevin Owens and kicks out at 2. But now the super kick to Braun's chin. Kevin Owens, that stunner may have taken Braun out of the match. Momentum has completely swung in Kevin Owens' favor, and Kevin Owens knows it. He's got to press his advantage, press his attack before Braun can get back in, attacking that leg continuously. But Braun Breaker slips through, drives him down to the canvas, lifts him back up, tosses him to the ropes, right into the referee. And Braun Breaker gonna lock in another bear hug on Kevin Owens, who claps the ears once again. Kevin Owens tried to grab Braun. Braun with the reversal has Kevin Owens by the throat, lifts him up. Huge slam coming here. Finishing maneuver from Braun Breaker, goes for the pin and the possible win on the IC champion. But Kevin Owens kicks out at 2. Braun Breaker can't believe it. Braun Breaker charged up here. Maybe a second finish to Kevin Owens while he's still trying to recover from the first would be enough. Huge clothesline takes down Kevin Owens. And the straps come down, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Breaker stomp to the arm. But Kevin Owens rolls out of the way, gets out of the way of the finish. It's like Braun Breaker was going to lock in that signature submission, but Kevin Owens removed himself out of the way. Kick out at 2 from Kevin Owens. Braun Breaker tried to go for a pin, but couldn't get it. Misses the shoulder tackle the third time. Kevin Owens in control. DDT to a downed Braun Breaker. Kevin Owens. Huge punches to the head of Braun Breaker, busting Braun Breaker wide open. Breaker attacking the leg, takes Kevin Owens down. Huge moonsault to KO. Braun Breaker not out of this match yet, not quite yet. Braun Breaker still got enough in the tank to keep fighting, keep pushing this match forward. Takes Kevin Owens into the corner, slams him down onto his head. Big boot to the throat of Kevin Owens. Braun Breaker going for a quick pin here on KO. Will this be enough? Will the brutality of the match was enough to put down KO? And Braun Breaker has a future. Ladies and gentlemen, Braun Breaker has a future IC title match. The badass Braun Breaker didn't need a spear, didn't need the slam. He just needed to dominate the match. What a way for Braun Breaker to get a huge momentous win in a future IC title opportunity. But Kevin Owens, ladies and gentlemen, how is he going to rebound after taking a loss to Braun Breaker? He now has 2 men gunning for that IC title. Kevin Owens going to have to be careful here, ladies and gentlemen. But up next, we got Drew McIntyre taking on Jey Uso. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Drew McIntyre on his way to the ring. And Mr. Money in the Bank attacking Drew after the assault from Drew McIntyre on the last episode of SmackDown. CM Punk is absolutely fed up with Drew McIntyre's assaults and attacks. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, the bad blood between these two men is unquestionable. And Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso went for a dive outside the ring but missed Drew as he was getting back in. That would have been a great way for Jey to start this match. Instead, they'll start by locking up and Drew takes down Jey Uso with a shoulder tackle. Drew McIntyre has bad blood with Jey Uso and the rest of the members of the Bloodline. Drew McIntyre avoided the Bloodline, the new version of the Bloodline on Raw, but here on SmackDown, he's going out of his way to attack Jey Uso. And Jey Uso with a shot to the gut. Locking the head, quick strike to the face. Rolls out of the ring before Jey can get to him back in the ring. Drew McIntyre carrying Jey Uso over to the ropes, hangs him up. Lifts Jey up on the ropes, drops him down onto the top rope. Stomp to the leg from Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre going to go for a powerbomb on Jey Uso, not letting Jey even try to get into this match. Another stomp to the leg. And Drew McIntyre is fired up here. After that assault from CM Punk, Drew McIntyre wants to make a statement. Slams Jey Uso down yet again. Jey Uso back to his feet. Drew McIntyre on the top rope. Jey Uso trying to get to him. Taken down with an axe handle chop from the top. Drew McIntyre lifting Jey Uso up and tosses him across the ring. Stomp to the arm. Elbow to the back. Drew McIntyre with those wicked rights to Jey Uso. Stomp to the gut. Jey Uso in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Lifted up. Slammed down with a spine buster. Jey Uso has to roll out of the ring, get himself a breather. But Drew McIntyre, calling for something, dives out of the ring and takes down Jey Uso. Drew McIntyre with a vicious assault and attack to Jey Uso, not letting Jey Uso get any offense in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but Jey Uso finally gets a shot in, blocks an attack from Drew. Jey Uso gonna get back into the ring, get a little distance, get a little space. Jey Uso needed a little breather here. Drew McIntyre back in the ring. Jey Uso with a chop and a punch and another chop. Jey Uso firing back into this match, lifts up Drew, slams him down with a spine buster. Jey Uso has Drew from behind, takes him down with a neck breaker. Lifting Drew McIntyre up, punch to the head, tries to take him from behind, but Drew rolled out of the way. Drew McIntyre lifting up Jey Uso now. Spikes Jay's head down onto the top turnbuckle. Drew McIntyre gonna roll out of the ring. Gets back in the ring. Whatever he was gonna do, it gave Jey Uso a second, but Drew McIntyre with a reversal chop block to the leg, takes the leg out. Going for a pin here on Jey Uso. Jey Uso kicks out at 1. Ladies and gentlemen, Jey Uso showing strong signs of life to stay in this match. But it may be for nothing. Drew McIntyre throws him to the ropes, ducks under, but misses the Claymore. Jey Uso with a stomp, and again, kick to the back. Jey Uso still alive, dodges the Claymore. Elbow drop to the chest. Jey Uso with a super kick now to Drew, who kicks up. Lifting up Jey. Carries him over to the corner, slams his back down and tosses him. Jey Uso doing his best to stay in this match. Trying as hard as he can, lift it up. Oh, wicked powerbomb from Drew McIntyre. Jey Uso rolls out of the ring trying to catch his breath, but Drew McIntyre already on the assault. More wicked strikes from Drew McIntyre, and Jey Uso back to his feet, but Drew carries him over to the announce table. Oh, but Jey with a huge elbow to Drew's head. Throws Drew down by the barricade. Jey Uso gonna get back into the ring. Jey Uso waits for Drew, grabs him, lifts him up and slams him down. Jey Uso gonna attack the neck of Drew McIntyre. Slams Drew down yet again. Now spiking the arm. Lifts Drew back up. Kick to the gut. Lifts Drew up again. Spikes him down once more. Lifting up Drew. Tosses him to the ropes. Massive spear from Jey Uso. Going for the pin here on Drew. Drew kicks out at 2, staying in this match. But Jey Uso, I was going to say, was well back, but Drew McIntyre immediately changes things up with a quick reversal and combination. Drew McIntyre going to attack the leg of Jey Uso here. Slams it onto the canvas. Drew McIntyre going up to the top rope. Massive elbow to the chest of Jey Uso, going for a pin here. And Jey Uso kicks out at 2. But blood is shed, ladies and gentlemen. Jey Uso is bleeding in this match. And Drew McIntyre still not stopping his assault. Power bomb to Jey Uso. Elbow drop to the back. Jey rolls out of the ring yet again, and Drew outside trying to get to him. Not letting up for a moment. But Jey with quickly getting back to his feet, but right into the hands of Drew. Bounces his head off the side of the ring. But Jey Uso throwing Drew into the steel steps. Jey Uso lifting Drew up. And throws him into the steel steps yet again. Trying to find any way to get the advantage in this match. Which just feels more like a fight, if I'm being honest, ladies and gentlemen. Drew McIntyre less concerned with winning, more concerned with dealing damage and punishment. And Jey Uso going to attack the back of Drew. And again, Drew being lifted up. Strike to the head. Jey Uso suplex to Drew McIntyre. Stomp to his back. Jey Uso back in this match firmly. Has control right now. Momentum has swung in Jey Uso's favor. Jey Uso needs to find a way of staying in it. But Drew, with a massive clothesline, takes him right out of it. Lifting Jey up. Nails the signature on Jey Uso. That's got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Strong fight from Jey Uso. But in the end, Drew McIntyre getting the win, and CM Punk is back. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, ladies and gentlemen, it's safe to say, now it's easy to say that these two men, they don't just hate each other, they despise one another. On Raw, Drew McIntyre would never let up on Punk. Both these men would beat each other going into Money in the Bank, and now CM Punk is Mr. Money in the Bank, and these two men gonna throw hands here, not stopping. And CM Punk breaks free, and these two men gonna keep dishing out punishment. Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk and Drew McIntyre will have a match at SummerSlam. What type of match is yet to be determined. But whatever the match is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to have to be something to end this blood feud between the two men. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next match. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair take on the Boss and the Hugger. Although Bayley isn't the Hugger anymore, I'm not sure what we would call this tag team. And Rhea Ripley with a quick tag to get in the match. Rhea Ripley wants to start this match off by showing the dominance of the Women's World Champion, but Sasha Banks with a quick kick. But another quick kick from Rhea. Rhea throws Sasha Banks into the corner. Huge elbow into the corner on Sasha Banks. And now she tags in Bianca Belair. Lets Bianca Belair get a little rematch. A little WrestleMania rematch with her WrestleMania opponent. For all those who don't know, Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks had one of the best matches at WrestleMania 37, I believe. It was the main event of night one. And Sasha Banks dropping Bianca Belair with a neck breaker. Tags in Bayley. Bayley and Bianca Belair, they've had their issues in the past. Bayley has tried to turn a new leaf ever since Damage Control abandoned her. But this gotta be a little cathartic for Bayley. If she can pin the #1 contender, Bayley and Sasha Banks could be in the running for a future World Championship match. Bayley attacking the arm of Bianca Belair. Bayley gonna use the corner and bounce Bianca's head off the corner post. Bianca finally blocks it. Bounces Bayley's head off instead. Bianca Belair takes Bayley from behind, lifts her up, but Bayley drives her down to the canvas with a bulldog. Bayley lifting up Bianca Belair. Tosses Bianca Belair into the corner. Bayley bounces Bianca's head off the corner yet again. And Bayley gonna use the corner to bounce Bianca's head once more. 10 strikes to the head, and Bianca with a block to the next assault. Grabs Bayley from behind, lifts her up, and drops her down. Lifts Bayley up yet again. Bayley gonna lock up, but Bianca gonna toss Bayley into the corner. Bianca Belair going to the middle rope, locking Bayley's neck up. Drops Bayley down to the canvas. Tags in Rhea Ripley. Ladies and gentlemen, a tag team between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair would be devastating to the women's division. It's a good thing they find themselves rivals, ladies and gentlemen, because, well, good thing for all the other women on the roster. Slap from Bayley to the women's world champion Bianca Belair, and tags in Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks misses a flying clothesline. Rhea gonna grab her from behind. Elbow to the back, tosses her to the ropes. Huge drop kick to Sasha, and Sasha Banks rolls out of the ring. Back in the ring is Sasha Banks, but Rhea was waiting for her, but Sasha had something for her. Drops Rhea down, kick to the back. Stomp to the chest, kick to the back yet again. And Bianca Belair gonna flex. I said Bianca. Sasha Banks gonna flex. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Sasha dodges a super kick from Rhea, takes Rhea down with a drop kick, turns her attention to a WrestleMania opponent. Huge power bomb to Bianca on the outside. Bounces Rhea's head off the apron. Sasha Banks in firm control of this match. Kick to the gut of Rhea, followed by a wicked combination. Slap to the face, strikes, kicks. Huge boot to the head of the Women's World Champion. Count of 5, Sasha Banks. Count of 6, Sasha back in the ring. Rhea still down. But Sasha back outside, breaks the count. Sasha going after Bianca, takes Bianca down with a combination. Sasha Banks misses a kick on Rhea. Rhea tosses Sasha into Bianca. And now back into the ring. Rhea Ripley back in the ring. But Sasha dodging an attack. Rhea with an elbow and a headbutt to Sasha Banks. Goes for the pin. Sasha able to kick out at 1. But Rhea Ripley has dealt a little damage. Enough or not enough. Sasha with a kick away to Rhea Ripley. Punch to the back. Huge knee to the head of the Women's World Champion. Sasha Banks going to attack the arm. Flips Rhea, kick to the back. Lifts Rhea Ripley up. Misses a drop kick. Rhea with a punch to the head. And a strike to the back. Tags in Bianca and Bayley with the hot tag. Bianca missed a clothesline. Bayley doesn't miss throwing her. Bianca with the reversal. Throws her into the ref. Bianca wants a little revenge on Sasha, but took her eyes off Bayley, who locks in the guillotine on Bianca Belair. Bianca lifting Bayley up, tosses her down, misses a drop kick. Bayley doesn't miss with a strike, grabs her by the hair, drives her to the canvas. Bayley going up to the middle rope, kicks Bianca away, but misses an elbow. And Bianca misses a moonsault. Bayley lifting up Bianca, drives her down to the canvas. Bayley gonna attack the leg of Bianca Belair, flips her over, but Bianca rolls through and kicks Bayley away. Sasha Banks with an elbow shot to Bianca, and now Bayley back in control. Bayley flips Bianca over, takes the leg, drives an elbow into it, straight punches to the leg of Bianca Belair. Tags in Sasha Banks. And Sasha Banks gonna flex yet again. Turns her back on her opponent. Finally grabs Bianca, knee to the head. Going for a pin here on Bianca Belair. Kick out at 2. Sasha Banks going to attack the arm of Bianca Belair here. Stomps to the fingers of Bianca. And Sasha Banks going to attack the head, arm, and ribs of Belair. Sasha going up to the top rope. Huge splash, signature splash from Sasha Banks down onto Bianca Belair. But Sasha Banks locking in Banks' statement. And Belair might tap out if Rhea doesn't get to her. Rhea does, breaks the hold. What a great save from the Women's World Champion, but Sasha Banks not done yet. Lifts Bianca up, tosses her into the corner. Takes her by the arm. Goes up to the top rope, flips Bianca down. Bianca trying to make the hot tag to Rhea. Rhea tagged in. Sasha Banks with a slap. Rhea with another headbutt to Sasha. Tosses Sasha into the corner. Bianca holds her. And Bianca knocked off by Rhea Ripley. Sasha Banks. And Rhea throwing rights. Sasha getting the advantage here. Dodges a clothesline from Bianca. And Bayley tosses Bianca out. Sasha now stomps to Rhea Ripley. And Bayley knocks down Bianca. Rhea Ripley has to roll out of the ring after that vicious assault. Bianca Belair back in the ring. Sasha takes her from behind, elbow to the back, tosses her back out. But Rhea Ripley took advantage of Sasha having her back turned, flips her. Sasha flipped through, tossing Rhea down. Oh, but Rhea with a kick to the gut, huge elbow to the head, kick again. Combination from the Women's World Champion lifts up Sasha. And she's gonna squat with her opponent in a vertical suplex. Sasha back to her feet, kick to the gut. Sasha rolls through, but Rhea with a kick to the gut, going for Riptide here on Sasha. Nails Riptide, going for the pin. Sasha able to kick out, and Bayley tried to make the save. Rhea misses a strike on Bayley, nails it this time, but Bayley drapes Rhea on the ropes. Rhea trying to make the hot tag to Bianca. No one's going to be able to stop her. Rhea tags in Bianca. Sasha back in the ring. Drop kick for Bianca, but it did no damage. No, but this will. Bianca Belair has Sasha up, nails her down, and goes for the pin on Sasha Banks. Bianca Belair gets the victory after a great tag team match, and Rhea doesn't look happy about it. These two women pushing and shoving, and Rhea gonna walk out. Bianca Belair gonna celebrate, but Rhea Ripley not happy. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great tag team match that was between these two teams. What will happen between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair next? But ladies and gentlemen, I hate to do this. No, I don't. I love to do this. The main event, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. It is time for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. With the rest of the episode time remaining, Gunther takes on Ilya Dragunov one more time for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Adam Cole will be the guest referee. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be a great match. I am really hoping it is. What role will Adam Cole play in this World Heavyweight Championship match? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen.
This contest is a special referee match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the boom.
The special referee for this match, Adam Cole.
Adam Cole is in the building, baby. Representing Undisputed Era, Adam Cole will challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. But right now, the future of the world title is still in Adam Cole's hands. Adam Cole will decide. He will count the pinfall. He will count the submission on whoever wins, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Cole decides who he will face at SummerSlam for the world title. Will it be Ilya? Will it be Gunther? Adam Cole is the deciding factor, the final decision maker in this match. What will Adam Cole allow? What will he not allow? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen, just what role Adam Cole will play as he dons the referee uniform. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed the Money in the Bank episode, I have to remind you, Gunther only won the title by escaping the cage. He did not pin Ilya Dragunov. He did not make Ilya Dragunov submit. He did not make him pass out. He did not beat him senseless to the point where he could no longer kick out. Gunther escaped the cage to become world champion. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, Gunther hit a powerbomb on the former world champion, and it was only after Ilya kicked out, Gunther climbed the cage and escaped. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a win is a win. That has always been the case in Universe Mode. A win is a win. But, ladies and gentlemen, Ilya deserved his rematch. For such a unsatisfying way to lose the title. But here, things be different. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. The former World Heavyweight Champion. Ilya Dragunov makes his way to the ring to reclaim the world title he feels he shouldn't have lost. Ladies and gentlemen, Ilya Dragunov has defeated quite a few superstars. He's defeated LA Knight to win the world title the first time. He defeated Rey Mysterio in defense of that world title. Gunther was his next challenge, and he only lost because, like I said, Gunther climbed out of the cage. Gunther couldn't pin him. Gunther couldn't make him tap, so Gunther escaped. But Ilya has a chance to rectify that loss. He has a chance to get back what he lost. A win is a win, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, but if Ilya can win here, in fact, if Gunther can win here, no matter who wins here, ladies and gentlemen, they have the toughest challenge before them, after the opponent. They would have to go one-on-one with Adam Cole for that world title at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, the world Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to admit that world title does look good around Gunther's waist. It looked good around his shoulder. Oh, but it also looks good in the hands of Adam Cole, ladies and gentlemen. This match is going to be very interesting. It's going to be a great match. Very interesting to see what role Adam Cole plays. This match begins, and Gunther starts it off by lifting Ilya up, carries him to the corner, and drives him down into the turnbuckle. Gunther gonna use the power game early, lifts up Dragunov, slams him down. Ilya rolls through and a stomp to the head from Gunther. Gunther now tosses Ilya out of the ring. Strike to the head. Gunther gets out. Lifts Ilya up. Spikes him down onto his back. Kick to the gut. Yet again. And a boot to the head. And again. And ladies and gentlemen, pay attention. Adam Cole has yet to count. Oh, there he goes. Count of one already. Bounces his head off the ring. And Adam Cole telling the men to get back in the ring. Gunther with wicked chops to the chest of Ilya. Ilya with a boot to the head on Gunther. Finally getting himself a little breather. Throws Gunther down by the steel steps. Count of 5. Ilya back in the ring. Ilya trying to fire himself up. Gunther back in the ring. Grabs Ilya. Tosses him to the corner. Huge elbow to the head of Ilya. And Adam Cole goes for the pin. Adam Cole counts 2. Counted 2 fairly. But Ilya locking in a chokehold here early on Gunther. But Gunther gets to the ropes. Or so Adam Cole says. Chop to the chest. And again. Tossed in the corner. Big boot to the head of Ilya. Going for a pin, but Ilya in the ropes. And hey, Adam Cole's calling it good here. Ilya takes down Gunther. Ilya tries to run at Gunther. Gunther gets the leg up. Gunther blocks. Adam. Huge elbows to the gut of Gunther from Ilya. Ilya throwing Gunther. Gunther reverses, throws Ilya out of the ring. Huge strike to the head. Ilya blocks a strike, delivers one of his own. Back in the ring. Gunther with a massive clothesline to Ilya. Drags Ilya center of the ring. Gunther trying to go for a pin here on the former world champion. But Ilya kicks out at 2. Ilya climbs the ropes. And Gunther with a huge axe handle chop to the back. Throws Ilya into the corner. Huge German suplex to Ilya. Stomp to the head. Followed by a giant knee to the head. Gunther misses a strike. Ilya doesn't. But Gunther with a reversal. Huge elbow. Gunther tried to go for the finish. Ilya blocks it. Strike. Ilya lifting Gunther up. Massive power bomb to Gunther. And Ilya in the corner. Not wasting any time. Nails an H-bomb right on Gunther's chin. Goes for the pin. And Adam Cole counting. But Gunther kicks out at 2. Ilya not wasting any time. Didn't have to think too hard about what he was doing next. Torpedo Moscow nails it on Gunther. Goes for the pin on Gunther. Adam Cole counting. And Ilya Dragunov gets the world title back, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Ilya Dragunov.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ilya Dragunov gets the world title back. Adam Cole played his role fairly. And once again, Ilya Dragunov is World Heavyweight Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a good match. That was a good match. Didn't know what was going to happen. Didn't know how Adam Cole was going to play it. But Adam Cole played it fair. But in the end, Ilya Dragunov hit an H-bomb. Followed up with a torpedo Moscow to Gunther to get the world title back into his possession. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, at SummerSlam, We will see Adam Cole take on World Heavyweight Champion Ilya Dragunov. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this episode, for episode 27. I have been your host and commentator, King Chiron. I will see you all a little bit later today. Until then, take care and have a beautiful, beautiful day.